What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Monica. In this video, I'm going to show you how to launch your own signing service with just you. But you will need to watch my last video, which is how to start a faceless training program with your Google site, because you're going to need that so that you have a pool of trained notaries ready to take on your extra work. So stay tuned and we'll see how all that pulls in. First, I want to introduce you to my client, Kenyatta Reed. Kenyatta is a notary signing agent, full-time notary signing agent in Pennsylvania, and she's been a part of the Notary Nerds community for years. Well, recently, she hired me to get her business to 100K in revenue. And so as I started to dig into her business, and she's got so many different streams of income, she's a PennDOT agent, she does general notary work, she's got contracts with the banks, but she's got this one title company that is sending her a lot of business. Not only that, she's got fellow notaries that she sends deals off to, different signings. So I'm thinking to myself, as we're having our sessions, I'm like, girl, you got a signing service. Like, we're working on one thing, creating a digital product for her, and I'm listening to her, and she's super busy during the week, and it's hard for her to get on a Zoom. I'm like, you're so busy. We need to focus on building out your signing service. So shout out to Kenyatta, because if she hadn't hired me to get her to 100K, I wouldn't be able to offer you what I'm about to offer you here in just a second. What you're looking at is yet another Google site. Your girl is telling you these things are amazing, right? You don't have to have a bunch of money. You just have to have a Gmail email account. This Google site is going to help solve a very important problem that my client is having right now. And let's talk about it. So the problem is the escrow officer has way more files than she has time. And she's got to balance getting all of these files scheduled so that they meet whatever deadlines that they need to meet. Plus, she has to make sure she puts it in the hand of a notary she can trust, which is Kenyatta. So in order to get these files scheduled, she's picking up the phone, calling, are you available? Are you available? Are you available? Well, that's not efficient. So I knew immediately when I heard this that she needed a system that made her escrow officer's life easy. So let's take a look at it. This is the signing solution that I created to make the process more efficient for both the escrow officer and my client, Kenyatta. Instead of playing phone tag trying to see if she's available for a signing, now she'll be able to come to this page, be able to schedule a signing with Kenyatta at any time of day or night, right? So when she clicks on schedule a signing, it hops over to this page, and all of the different signings that she typically does for this title company are already listed. She either is going to schedule a RON signing or she's going to schedule an in-person signing. Now, each of these buttons is connected to a different Calendly event, right? There's a refi event, there's a buyer event, there's a seller event, and each of those events has its own availability, right? So that's how you make things efficient so that now you don't have to worry about playing phone tag with your escrow officer. They can just come here, schedule, and you are good. Now, here's the other thing. The docs, right? Instead of doing all this emailing back and forth, the docs can get dragged and dropped right here every single time. So the escrow officer, what we want to do is we want to make the escrow officer's job as easy as possible to do business with us. It's going to continue to separate you from the pack, from every other notary signing agent. They see that you're trying to make their life easier, and they're going to absolutely love you for that. Now we have a happy escrow officer. Everybody at the office is happy because she's got her stuff together. Everything is scheduled. These closings are happening like they should be happening. Now it's going to be time for Kenyatta to do what I call leverage. Now, when I was a newer real estate broker trying to get into the commercial space, and if you're a residential agent, you already know what I mean. It's a good old boys club, right? You can't just get a commercial listing just like that, right? Well, I got a commercial listing and I closed that commercial listing. And I knew right then and there that if I needed some more or wanted some more commercial listings, I was going to have to tell everybody in the world about that commercial listing that I just closed. And you better believe that's exactly what I did. I told everybody how I sold it above market value and how it broke records and this and that and the third. And guess what? I got more commercial listings. That one good experience I was able to use as leverage to get more of the same type of business. So when we get this escrow officer using Kenyatta's new system, she is going to be happy. We're going to take her happiness and we're going to tell all the other title companies in Philly, okay, about this situation, okay? So this is how you start a signing service. Some of you guys already have a signing service right up under your nose. You're just lacking the system in order to make it efficient. So now let's talk about that video I did last time about this faceless training template, and we'll see why that's important. To be sure that these new title companies that are going to be coming on board with Kenyatta have a positive experience with scheduling, she's going to need as many notaries as possible in her system. However, those notaries need to be trained, right? So she needs a place, a system that they can plug into and learn how to do exactly what she needs them to do in order to get added to the roster. But she doesn't have enough time to sit and train everybody and do all these different mock signings. She needs a system, and that's where this faceless digital template comes in. We're going to create the trainings for her one time, and then as new notaries that are already coming to her, can you teach me, can you teach me, can you teach me? Guess what? We're going to plug them into this training process, and then when they make it to module 20 or whatever her last module is, then and only then will they be added to her roster. So how do you do this if you don't have a relationship with an escrow officer yet? How do you establish a relationship? Well, you help them with a problem, right? So a lot of title companies sometimes have these last minute signings that they have to do. And sometimes their preferred notary is not available. So that's where your marketing comes in. You need a refrigerator magnet that's going to go in the break room at the title company, okay? And you need a coffee mug or two sitting on various desks within the title company. When that last minute signing pops up, which it will, somebody's going to say, wait a minute, I remember seeing, oh, on the break room fridge, there's a magnet. Go scan it and see if she's available. They're going to come here, they're going to scan that QR code, and I wonder, wherever will they go? They're going to come directly to your scheduling system. They're going to be able to click a button, get on your calendar, drag and drop the docs right here, and get a confirmation call from you that, thank you so much for scheduling. We've received your docs, and we look forward to conducting the signing on your behalf. Is there anything important that I need to know about the signer? Okay? Systems, baby. That's how you win when you small, okay? When you a little fish in a big pond, baby. Ask me how I know. So I told you at the beginning of this video how these two templates are going to work together. Since they do work together, what I decided to do was for those first 20 people that I talked about in the last video is to go ahead and include this template as well. So for the first 20 people, not only are you getting a break on the price, but you're also getting both the signing service template as well as the faceless digital training template. So I hope this helps you build your business. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comment section below. I look forward to hearing from you. Peace.